Hi, it's Joe, and I am back. It's been a couple of years now, but going forward, I will be more consistent posting on this channel. I have to be. Uh, just for those of you that don't know, the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Federation is a for-profit organization that hosts some of the most prestigious events, grappling events around the world. And for me, it's the Euros. That's the European Championship, which I participated in a couple of days ago. That's the 23rd of January 20. I just wanted to challenge myself against some of the best, unquote, white belts around the world in my division. That's the ultra heavyweight division. I got to the final and I won. But unfortunately, I did not get to receive my gold medal. I did not even get to stand on the podium. I did not even get to near the podium. Why? Well, unfortunately, because I have an MMA record, an amateur MMA record, which means I can't compete as a white belt under the IBJJF rule, which is quite a sketchy rule. But at the end of the day, rules are rules, irrespective of how sketchy they are, so I do not make any excuses and I do not complain. Prior to this, I thought this rule only applied to many people close to me, and my team and all that. Thought this rule applied to only BJJ, judo black belts, professional MMA fighters, and wrestlers. So even having 62 grappling matches did not prepare me for the shock in the UK for the past 12 months. Did not prepare me for the shock. Actually, I was gutted, but at the end of the day, I got the feedback I needed, competing with people against people from around the world. What I did not find cool was the guy I faced in the final. Is from Atos, Miami. Don't want to mention his name, but it's quite public. It's as a public information. He immediately after a match, which I won, he immediately went to report me to the official for having an MMA experience, for having an MMA record. And so when the guy came up to me, I thought, oh well, this rule only applied to professional MMA fighters, judo black belts, and wrestlers. And he told me, actually, no, it also applies to if you have an MMA record. Then I told him, oh well, actually my record is kind of like 0-0-0. I had, on my debut, I had a no contest decision. My match only in the first ended within the first 14 seconds. Well, that's another story for another day. And he told me, well, it doesn't matter. As far as I stepped in the cage, and it means that I'm not going to medal. I'm not going to get my medal. So they gave it to the guy, and I was like, well, I guess that's what he really wanted, because it was unfortunate because it was not as if I was an unfair competition. Like, I've been doing this for less than 2 years. And I'm not even like fully focused on BJJ. I only have one wrestling session with the fight team, which is also open to guys that want to improve. Just guys that want to improve their wrestling. And then I do the team sparring, full contact sparring session on Sundays, which for me is pretty much a stand-up game, So I don't understand why he went to report me after the match. He would have done it before the match. Why did he go to moan after the match? I don't understand the mindset, really. Don't understand it. I would have done the blue belt competition because I've competed, from white belt to open weight, absolute divisions, and actually, not because my skill level is any advanced, but just because I like to challenge myself. So I would have definitely done the blue belts division, because I thought, oh well, I'm still white belt. Anyway, it is what it is. But at the end of the day, I was gutted, but I got the feedback that I needed, competing against people from around the world in my division. That's the ultra heavyweight division. And at the end of the day, the champion has a name. And no matter how hard it's myself for me to say this, but the champion has a name, and it's Giovanni Olakunri. Anyway, that's all I have to say. I think the rule is quite sketchy. So it means that if someone is like a boxer, and maybe they've got like a couple of fights as a boxer, and they decide to maybe grapple for 3 months, and they want to like do a grappling competition, and then according to IBJJF, they should do it as a blue belt. Doesn't really make any sense, but it is what it is. Rules are rules, no matter how sketchy they are. So I make no excuses with no more about it. I'll just keep moving forward. And that's all I have to say. Peace.